Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Just want to do a quick update on everything that's going on at the moment with the Unicorn 31 and a few other bits and pieces. At this stage, there's a few little niggling things happening with the Skyline. I suppose most prevalent, first and foremost one I need to fix, I need to go on a sensor hunt. There is something going on with, the idle's doing a little weird drop thing every now and again, but when I'm cold, it's worse, but when I get warm, it's better, but it still does it. It's got like a really weird flat spot. I thought initially it was just low revs, which if I keep the revs up, it's not as bad. But when I'm taking off in low rev, low range, low speed under load, I say load a few more times, it gets a really bad bog down. Like it really kind of, it's like driving a cold carburetor car. There's something obviously not adjusting the mixture. It runs really, really, really rich. Whether that's a vacuum line, whether it's a sensor throwing the wrong signal back to the ECU that's pumping too much fuel through the injectors, whatever it happens to be. One thing that was suggested to me, which I replaced, was the water temp, the coolant sensor that feeds the ECU. That seemed to fix the issue when it's warm. I said it still does it a little bit when it's warm, not as bad, but it still will do it. I thought it had completely cleared, and then just driving it, literally turning around the corner, coming into our street, and second gear, low revs, and it bogged down again. To me, it seems like a sensor issue that's just not sending the signal back to the ECU properly to tell it to get the mixture right. I've got to replace. I want to go through and replace all the sensors anyway because they're old. I just want to replace them all, make sure they're all in good nick. There's a lot of, especially sort of along the fuel lines, a few vacuum regulators and stuff like that just, the parts are not going to wear over time, like regardless of whether they're used or not, they're just going to get old. They're going to perish, springs are going to rust, diaphragms are going to perish, like it's just going to happen. So I want to replace all those. I'm not 100% sure what is causing this issue, but that's probably the biggest thing I need to do at the moment because I can't drift it when I haven't got low revs and I can't clutch kick it to get the car sideways. Like it's just not going to work, which is the biggest thing I want to do, is get it ready so I can actually get on the wet pen and have a bit of a play around, which at the moment I couldn't do it. Like a thing, just it almost stalls out. It's horrible. Probably the worst this morning when I drove it to take Declan to work, to the point that it was almost undrivable for a few minutes because it was just, I couldn't get it out of the lower rev range to actually get moving. It'd backfire and stall, and basically flat spot, bogged down, and just backfiring and carrying on like an absolute piece of shit. So yeah, I've got to go on a sensor hunt, see if I can find, troubleshoot, test, whatever, see if I can find where this issue is coming from. I know some of it's kind of hard to tell, especially the vacuum stuff. It's hard to tell some of the sensors and bits of regulators and stuff where they are working 100% or not, especially if it's an intermittent fault. It's not something you can kind of make happen all the time. So yeah, it's just going to be I think it's just going to be a case of I'm just going to have to replace everything as I go through and just kind of refresh all that kind of stuff. I don't think it's an ECU thing. I think it is definitely a sensor thing, just because of the way it is, like when it's happening and stuff. If it was an ECU thing, it'd be doing it at all rev ranges. It wouldn't be doing it at a specific rev range. It wouldn't be doing it, more when it's cold than it's hot. Like it just, everything screams sensor. Anyway, so that's 31. There's a few other little bits and pieces. I still need to fit. I've got a kill switch that's like wired in. To finish wiring in, I need to get upside down in the footwell here and hook it all up, which I've just been putting off. I may do it today. I'll see how we go. It's supposed to be nice and sunny today, so I can kind of half put the car in the garage, and it's just, I've been putting it off because, it's a pain in the ass. That's got to get done. What else is there that has to be done here? Nothing massive. I'm picking up S13 knuckles and lower control arms this weekend. So not everything I need to do the conversion, but I've got part of the way there. I need to find some calipers, hubs, coilovers. I haven't got them, but I can get them. It's within a week kind of thing. I'll be going brand new coilovers. Just because you don't know what the condition is like of old ones. I don't want to be getting coilovers that are just up the shit. Discs obviously are going to go new anyway, just so I know they're all fresh and they've got plenty of meat on them. Calipers, I did find a set in Queensland. The guy was asking like insane money for it. I'm pretty sure I could have gotten brand new DBA calipers for less money than what he was asking for these second-hand ones. Like, I don't give a flying fuck if they're S13 or they're OEMs. I don't care. Aftermarkets make no difference as long as they fucking fit. But yeah, I've got the lower control and the knuckles I'm picking up this weekend, so I'll start cleaning those up. I'll do a few videos on those, clean them up, get them all prepped, painted black, black paint, get any rust and stuff off and make them look all nice and shiny and new while I'm waiting for everything else. Get the budget together for the rest of the parts. Tie arms, it's a tie rods, that's the other thing. Garage 7, I believe, does the tie rods to suit, so because you need the slightly longer ones, otherwise you run out of adjustment because of the different angles, different lengths of the S13 compared to the R31 control arms. So I'll get those. I will do the backs. I want to get the front completely done first, and then I'll do the backs as well. Obviously the coilovers I'll do all 4 corners at the same time, because the coilovers I can bolt straight into the stock stuff at the back. But then I'll see how we go. Apparently the people don't seem to have as many problems, and I haven't really had any problems with the back calipers. It's the front that are up the shit in the 31, especially when it was wet the other day. Holy crap, man, I had to jump on the thing like I was trying to sink the Titanic. It was ridiculous. What else is going on? So nothing else really in car, just the general kind of odd bod bits and pieces. A few little paint touch ups I want to do. I want to give it a good clean today. I'll see how we go. I don't really wash them. I don't have any polish. Fuck. Need to pick up some polish, some cut and polish to actually give it a good polish. There is a patch right above my head here on the driver's side. When the guy did the respray at home, Country Boy had all the gear. Respray is actually pretty good. There's just a few spots where I think the clear coat's actually dried a little bit too quick. So it's got like this, if you catch it in the light, it's got like a real spider hair kind of cracks crazed on the clear coat. There's no way really fixing that other than cutting it right back, like literally standing it back and respraying it. So yeah, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But I want to give it a good polish, cut back a polish, and just see if I can take the edge off them and kind of make it appear a little bit better than it really is. I do want to take, that's the other thing I want to do. I do want to take the black trims off on the outside and repaint them. I want to take the grille off. I want to take the black trims off on the outside and repaint them because they're just getting real faded. I want to give them a nice refresh of a black paint, just so they look nice and clean. The other thing I need to do, I need to find the little weather strips for in here. None of the 4 doors have it. They're all missing that little strip on the inside, so the upholstery where he's fixed it up is all starting to peel up a little bit on a few of them. And I know that back passenger window, you can put it down, but when you put it up, the upholstery kind of catches and drags. It's left sort of streaks on the inside of the glass, which I've got to fix up. I have got another set of speakers to put on the parcel shelf in the back. The wiring and stuff's all there. I just need to put them in. It's pretty much it car-wise, just the kind of touch-ups here and there and sort of cleaning a few bits and pieces up. The other thing that's happening is I've got some new merch that I'm going to be releasing soon. Some Unicorn 31 merch, a few more designs that I want to work on. I've got 2 at the moment. I'm tempted to get both of them printed as a sample shirt just to kind of see what they come out like, because to be honest, I can't decide. I want to get them both printed just to have a look at them, see what they look like actually in flesh. Seeing them on the screen's one thing, seeing them on a mock-up shirt design's one thing, but actually having them in the flesh is completely different. So I want to get those printed. But yeah, I figured I don't asking for money. I feel like my photography is something that I need to do to give back to drivers, so it's not something I really ever want to charge for, unless it's something very specific that someone wants, and I'm not going to be able to shoot everyone else or whatever. But even then, I'm kind of fairly hesitant. But I do need to make money out of this somehow. That is the end goal. I want to do this for a living, and I can't do it for a living if I'm not making money off it. But not necessarily off my photography or my media work. There's 1,000 different avenues that I can make money, whether it's through content creation like this, whether it's helping other people with stuff, whether it's doing cars, whether it's related avenues, whether it's selling merch, whether it's, whatever. I don't, yeah, for me to be able to do that, I need to make money off it, basically. That's where it comes down to. I'd rather sell merch and get money in exchange for that than sell my photography. I know it sounds ridiculous, and I know there's many photographers that would be fucking hating on me, and I know there are many photographers that fucking hate on me for doing what I do. But you know what? I don't care. You do you, boo. I'm doing this because I love doing it. I'm doing it for for the opportunities it offers to my boys to get exposure to all this sort of stuff and get a chance to get out to the track and see the cars and get the real behind the scenes stuff and get in with the drivers and sort of get experience to that culture and that community that is drifting. That's fucking amazing. That's my payment for my photography, really. That's kind of the way I look at it. And the enjoyment I see from the drivers getting the photos and the videos and stuff, because I know what it's like being on the other side. I know what it's like being the driver or the person that's out doing the track day or whatever and not having photos of it and, having an awesome track day and coming home and going, oh, fuck, I've really got nothing to show for it. Other than a bunch of blown tires and a big smile on your face. There's nothing you can kind of, especially these days, everyone lives on social media. Not having something to post on social media and especially a lot of the drivers with sponsors and stuff as well. Being able to kind of have photos and videos and whatever to put up for their sponsors is really big, and helps the drivers a lot as well. So, but yeah, new merch coming soon. I'll hopefully have. I'm gonna probably order them today. They don't take too long to come from the guys that I get them through. I do it all through Redbubble. I know there are plenty of other suppliers, and once I kind of get the chance to be able to order in bulk, I probably will order from a different supplier. Because there's a couple of local businesses that I would like to support. But the beauty of the Redbubble is I can print one off of anything. So it's really good for sort of trialing it and testing it and going, cool, does anyone actually want to buy this shit? Or am I just imagining it? So I'm going to order those probably today, have a look at them when they turn up, and then kind of make the call on what I want to do. But there's I've got a whole bunch of designs in my head. It's just getting them down on, I was going to say on paper, it's not really paper these days, on computer. Actually getting them designed is a whole different thing. So that's where we're at. Yeah, and that, a few other things going on. I'm probably going to start another little, not channel, but I'll probably start like a little playlist on here. I need to get back into my fitness stuff. My fitness is completely up to shit. Baseball season starts in a week. And I told myself when we finished last baseball season, in about 4 weeks, that I'm going to train and I'm going to get myself fit for summer. I haven't done fucking shit. I haven't lifted a single weight. So I need to get my ass in gear. I need to stop eating like crap. I need to start actually training properly and getting myself back into shape, because I'm not getting any younger. I got shit that's hurting that shouldn't be. So that will be a completely separate thing. Whether I do it on a certain platform or whatever, I'm probably going to do YouTube videos for it anyway, because to be honest, my fitness videos are still my highest rated YouTube videos, even with all this RB stuff and Skyline stuff and drifting and whatever. My fitness videos, I think my top 5 are all fitness videos, or 3 of my top 5 are all fitness videos. So it's obviously what people want to watch, so I'll be putting it up on YouTube anyway. But yeah, I've ranted for far too long. I need to go inside and get some food because I'm absolutely starving. Until next time, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Welcome to summer, even though it is actually still spring, but good damn, it's like 36 to 38 degrees in the next couple of days. I'm in a freaking roast. Anyway, have a lovely, lovely day, and I will see you all in the next video.